So we got another great workout for you. It's week number 10 of our off season, and we are in workout number 2. We're gonna start off with ball handling using 2 balls and a triangle cone setup. Then it's to our downhill finishes with that big hezzy blow by again, but we're gonna cross over at the midpoint before finishing at the rim today. Then we move on to our stationary shooting, where we're gonna be using the punch dribble today. Next, we move to our off the dribble shooting, and we're gonna be driving and reversing out again, but we're gonna be using a tween before we use our blow by after the backup. Then we're gonna go to the 3-point shot, and we're gonna be using the punch dribble once again. Our concentration challenge for today is gonna be all about the footwork and increasing our foot speed. If you're ready, let's go. First ball handling set of the day, we're going to be on the left wing with 2 balls. We're going to set the cones up in an inverted triangle, meaning the back side of the triangle with the 2 endpoints are going to be high, and the top side of the triangle are going to be below the 3-point line. You're going to start off on the leftmost cone and move to your right with a shuffle dribble. Once you get to the right cone, give me a crossover, then pick the inside ball up, and you got a foot punch to the inside and a left hand finish. So let me show it to you in real time. You're just gonna push to the side, give me a tight cross, pick that ball up, inside, push into your finish. So for set number 2, we're gonna stay on the left wing, and we're just gonna switch it going from right to left rather than left to right like we did in set 1. So you're just gonna be moving here, cross over with that left hand, pick the outside ball up, stunt step with the right foot, and you're gonna finish with the right hand. I'm sorry, stunt step with the left foot here, boom, then you're gonna finish with the right hand, whatever type of finish you want. 90 seconds of work here, let's go. for set number 3 of our ball handling, let's move to the right wing. You still got your inverted triangle, and what we're going to be doing is going from the left cone to the right. With our shuffle dribble, you got a right hand crossover, pick that outside ball up, hit them with the right foot hezzy, keep it in the left hand, all the way to your left hand finish. You got this, let's keep it going. So here we are, last ball handling set of the day, and you got it. We're just inverting or reversing everything we did on set number 3. So you'll be going from the right cone to the left. You've got a left crossover, pick the inside ball up now, give me a foot fake with the left foot and a right hand finish, okay? Let's not stop working here. Let's not let up at all. Let's keep the pressure up, continue to attack the paint with force. So you made it to your first concentration challenge of the day. And for today, all of our concentration challenges are actually going to be involving the footwork. Footwork is key to get to where we're going on the court in a very efficient and a very explosive manner. I don't care if you're with the ball in your hands, moving without the ball, offensively or defensively, it's all about the footwork. We are going to start with a lateral quick footwork, and it's going to start with the right foot. You're going to use the lane as a guide. So you're going to go down and you're going to work. Right foot goes over the line and back. You're going to stay low. As soon as you get to the other side, other lane line, turn, come back with the left foot low, in and out, okay? So only the left foot is moving when you're coming back, only the right foot when you're going forward. You got 90 seconds. Actually, you got 1 minute of work here, so let's get after it. Now to our first set of our downhill finishes. This is where we perfect the art of going by the defender, getting into the paint, and having crafty finishes around the rim. This week we've been working out of a big hesitation cross. We normally do a lot of stop and start, but this week we've been working on a big hezi, getting downhill. This time we're gonna stop with a crossover, change directions, and then finish at the rim. So putting it all together, what it's gonna look like is a big right to left cross, get downhill, cross again, into your finish, okay? You got 90 seconds to get better here. Let's keep after it. So for set number 2 of our downhill finishes, we've got the same setup. Give me that big right hand hezi into our cross. Stop at the midpoint, you got a left to right cross. This time, instead of finishing with the right, you're then gonna finish with a Euro right before you get to the rim. So again, putting it all together, you're gonna start off with that big hezi, get downhill, cross, then get to the third level, Euro step right to left, finishing with the left hand. You got this, let's work. On to set number 3, you're just gonna be on the right wing with a big left to right hezi cross, get downhill, that defender chases, get into your crossover, and you're gonna finish with the left hand. Make sure you're getting all the way to the rim. Let's attack the paint here. For set number 4, our final set of our downhill finishes, we are still going to be starting with a big left to right, hezzy cross, getting downhill, give me another cross at the midpoint line, then you're gonna attack the third defender, left, right, into a right hand Euro, just like we did in set number 2. Let's put it all together here. You've got 90 seconds to get better. For our second concentration challenge of the day, we are going to be going back to the footwork. This time we're going to be stepping forward with that right foot and then with that left foot. So instead of going side to side this way, this time I'm gonna go side to side this way. So I'm here, the right foot goes over the line, forward, coming back, the left foot goes over the line. Keep that opposite foot back behind the line the whole time until you change directions. Let's get after it for 1 minute. Starting off with our stationary shooting, our first set of the day. Remember, stationary shooting is where we set the tone and set our mechanics and our form for all the rest of our shooting throughout the week. So it's important to lock in here. We're not doing a lot of movement. As always, I've got the JP3 shot trainer set up. If you don't have one, be sure to get one, because in order to have solo training effectively, you need a rebounder. You need to be getting as many shots as possible. You need to be in a position where you can focus on your form. So check out our code in the show notes where you can get a discount off the shot trainer of your very own. We're gonna start off on the left wing. We're gonna do what's called the punch dribble. So all that means is the same hand as the ball side, the same foot as the ball side is gonna step out and punch back in order to get that defender off you. So start with a dribble or two, punch, pull back, and then you got your first shot. Get your rebound back, again, boom, lunge with the left foot, come back into your shot. You got 1 minute, 30 seconds to perfect this with the left hand and left foot. Let's work. So we're on to set number 2 of our stationary shooting. As always, adjust your Dr. Dish to the left slot. You're still gonna be using that left hand, and you're still gonna be using that punch dribble to get as many shots as you can from this location. 90 seconds, let's get after it. So set number 3, readjust your trainer to the right side. You're gonna be on the right slots, and you're going to be using the punch dribble for this stationary shooting set with the right hand now, okay? So really push back into that shot. That ball goes directly from the floor into my shot pocket. It shouldn't be to the side. It shouldn't be too high up or too low where I have to reach for it. It's gonna punch right into where I'm comfortable as a shooter and extend right into my shot. Be very consistent in your mechanics here, because we've got 90 seconds to make an impact on our game. So to finish up our stationary shooting for today, we're gonna be on the right wing, and we're just gonna be using the punch dribble again. Right hand, right foot go together for our shots on the right wing for our stationary shooting, getting as many shots as we can, locking in, finishing up the last of our stationary shooting series today. Let's go. So on to our next concentration challenge. This time we're gonna be moving the feet in unison. As we move laterally, we've got a scissor jump that's gonna be tight and quick, and you're gonna be moving your arms as well as you go back and forth laterally, okay? This is really gonna push you, so let's stay on our toes and let's work for 1 minute. So now let's get into our off the dribble shooting, which is critical because it's where we put everything together, from the dribbling drills we've worked on today to the stationary shooting. This is what is going to make you a better, effective scorer and really playmaker by being able to get into the teeth of the defense underneath three-point line. What we've been working on this week is a reverse angle after getting by the defender, and the defender stops you, getting back out and re-attacking. Today, our attack move is gonna be a tween, so we're gonna stop and shoot after the tween. So all I wanna do is see you have two cones set up about 6 to 8 feet apart. Go left to right with any dribble move you want. Push down 2 dribbles, come back out, pause, then a quick tween to re-attack into my shot, okay, before I shoot the pull-up. You got this? Let's work. For set number 2 of our off the dribble shooting, we're gonna keep the cone setup that we have, but we're gonna start on the right slide. This time, give me my dribble move, attack with the left hand, 1 or 2 dribbles, then pull out. Keep your chest facing forward, pause, then a hard tween and re-attack into my off the dribble shot. For our off the dribble shooting set number 3, we find ourselves on the right slot. You've got your cone set up like earlier, 6 to 8 feet away from each other. This time you're gonna go start with the ball in the left hand, attack with the right hand, get back, pull back, then you got a quick tween, re-attacking to the angle you just came from. 90 seconds here, let's do it. For our final set of our off the dribble shooting, I'm moving from the right cone to the left after an attack, pulling out with my reverse dribble, quick tween into my downhill finish move using my JP3 shot trainer. Let's go. So you made it, our last concentration challenge of the day. And what we've got for you is an in-out jump step, okay? So you're gonna be in, out the whole way. And when you get here, turn around, go back. Make those feet move in unison together, and let's work for 1 minute. Do not let up here. Let's get to it. our first set of our three-point shooting, we're going back to the same drill set that we use for the stationary shooting, which is the punch dribble. Same hand with the ball side hand, same foot rather with the ball side foot before we shoot our three. Remember, three-point shooting is critical to growing your game because it's one of the easiest skills that you can learn and have an impact right away on the court. Simply getting lots of reps every day or multiple days a week is going to make you a better three-point shooter because the context is really simple as far as the application process. The off the dribble shooting, some of the finishes, sometimes those don't always apply if you're not getting that opportunity in a game, but 95% of players are able to shoot open shots in the game. And so if you're able to make them, you're going to get more leeway to do more in your game. More responsibility, more playing time, all that. So we're gonna start with on the left wing, ball's gonna be in the left hand. You simply gotta punch, pull back, get balanced, and you're stroking it. Your IC3 shot trainer set up to help you rebound every ball so we can get the maximum number of makes here. So let's work. So for our second set of our three-point shooting today, we're moving to the left slot. We're still gonna have the ball in the left hand and we're still working out of the punch dribble right into our shot pocket and getting as many shots as we can. Remember, the core, the balance is all very important. I don't want you chasing balls here, so make sure your IC3 is set up and let's get to work. I know you got this. On to set number 3. We're using the right foot now in our three-point shooting drills to get a punch dribble and pull back. Let's get as many makes as we can in 90 seconds. Let's outwork our competition and let's get prepared for the season. set of the day, last 3-point shooting set. We're punch, pull back with the right hand, right foot from the right wing. Let's get as many makes as we can. This should be our best set yet. Wow, so that was a long one. I hope you guys are still getting the most out of these workouts. Remember to hit me up in the comments to let me know what you need to see in the rest of these workouts from week to week. And I hope you've picked up your Dr. Dish IC3 shot trainer using our code, because that's the only way you're gonna maximize your time and be more effective in getting the most out of your workouts. We'll see you next time with another set of great workouts.